And when you go through the campaign results at the end and you're like, oh my God, there's so many quotes that have been started from this piece of activity or from this video or this advert, you're like, this is incredible.
Hi, welcome to another episode of SmartCraft. I'm joined by Louise Clark, Head of External Communications at Zurich, and we're talking about marketing in the insurance and financial sector. So can you share a bit about your background and how you got into your current marketing role?
Yes, so I worked at Standard Life many moons ago, probably about 16 years ago in Bournemouth. I was looking after private medical insurance. I didn't know anything about insurance at all. It took me a long time to get genned up on that. And then I got made redundant and joined Zurich. I was there for 2.5 years. I reckon a year of that, didn't know what was going on. And then I left and went to AIG, worked on the AIG brand. They sponsored the All Blacks, went to New York, met the All Blacks and their PR team and did some stuff with Adidas and Twitter. That was really exciting. And then I got a call from Zurich and they said, will you come back and work for us again? And I was just like, yeah, absolutely. So I've been there now for 11 years. I'm running the marketing communications team, and more recently I'm also running the customer communications team as well. So it's a big team, there's 22, there's a lot going on.
What are the biggest challenges you face when marketing insurance products?
I think the team would say getting anything through our financial promotion team. So we are FCA regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority.
Yeah.
And everything we produce needs to be clear, fair, and not misleading. So we might come up with an amazing headline or some amazing proof points, and then we'll show it to our financial promotions team and they'll be like, no, no, you can't get that through, sorry. They need the substantiation right down to the data source. So I think financial services marketing is probably one of the hardest industries to probably promote because of all the regulation that sits around it. But it also means that customers are incredibly safe and the things that they're buying are, fully compliant.
Is that a constant challenge in every campaign to go, we want to be creative? And especially when you look at different audiences, we want to be playful and we want to be seen as a little more, but ultimately there's a team of people that are protecting consumers at all times to make sure nothing's misconstrued.
Yeah, absolutely. The financial promotions team really want to help us as well. They're amazing. We've got such great relationships with them. They will help us come up with different sort of lines for us and things like that. So they truly do want our best interests and also, but ultimately the customers, to protect the customer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely the biggest challenge, I would say.
How has the role of digital marketing evolved in the insurance industry in the last 11 years?
So I would say it's evolved quite a lot. When I first joined Zurich, we were mainly doing press ads if we wanted to promote something in sort of trade press that brokers and advisors would read, physical paper ads, print ads. And as our internal systems have evolved, so our e-trading systems for brokers on the GI, on the general insurance side, and for advisors when they're trying to quote for a life policy or critical illness or income protection, those two platforms, as those have evolved, we've also evolved our marketing with it. So we can track from any digital activity whatsoever, whether it's a social post, paid campaign, display campaign, whatever it might be, we can track right down the funnel if somebody started a quote, bound the quote, and actually purchased with us. So it's incredibly different to how it was. And the tracking from our perspective means we can track every bit of spend, see what channels perform well for us, what didn't perform well, and then sort of revise our activity based on that.
That's incredibly impressive. I mean, that's in an FMCG model, it's absolutely imperative, otherwise you're not going to survive. Yeah. But to know that's actually in that B2B model, especially in the insurance industry, that's really quite advanced to have that holistic view over every campaign, and does it actually return, does it have an ROI against it?
Yeah, It's really good. And we only just started tracking it this way for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And when you go through the campaign results at the end and you're like, oh my God, there's so many quotes that have been started from this piece of activity or from this video or this advert, you're like, this is incredible. So it gives the team like an immense sense of motivation and excitement and pride as well.